Hey guys, this is Matt Brunet, and welcome to Movie News Weekly, hosted by FilmBook. Now, before we begin, let's take a look at what we got in this week's news, which includes the Marvel superheroes are back in action, Justin Lin could slam if he wants to jam, how could you tell when someone was overpaid, Miss Mayer is at it again with the supernatural stuff, why Arnold Schwarzenegger is unstoppable, some heard that Star-Lord might take over the Tower of Terror, you won't be saying Infinity War for long, Cannes will show you a movie that they won't show you, Tom Hooper will be taking care of a lot of cats, and the next Han Solo. So with that said, let's get things started. When a whole team of superhero fights against each other, you know it'll grab massive attention. Captain America Civil War will be conquering the box office for a while now, starting this weekend with a massive $180 million opening. This makes Civil War the 6th highest weekend opening and also the 8th highest opening day when it earned $75 million on Friday alone. Since all other movies are too scared to face off the Marvel superheroes, the rest following it are the older films, including the April champ, The Jungle Book, going down to 2nd with more than $20 million, and since it is the weekend of Mother's Day, the movie of the same name got a boost from 4th to 3rd with $9 million. Meanwhile, The Huntsman Winter's War is going even lower now in 4th with $3.5 million, while the other movies like Keanu and Barbershop The Next Cut are following from behind with $3 million and about $2.7 million respectively. You know that this rumor will never die as long as there's someone who wants to jam! Justin Lin is now in talks with Warner Brothers in order to direct and produce the long-rumored sequel to Space Jam, along with being the co-writer with Andrew Dodge and Alfredo Botello. The rumors of a follow-up to the Looney Tunes basketball film has been floating around for years, but it wasn't until July of last year when LeBron James signed up with Warner Brothers under his Spring Hill Entertainment Company to create some content for film, television, and many more. The first film, starring Michael Jordan, was a huge hit in theaters with more than $230 million worldwide at the box office and still have a large cult following to this day. I know this may not seem like actual news, but it actually says a lot regarding the effectiveness of the star's name. Variety has reported that Julia Roberts got paid a total of $3 million for the 4 days she spent filming on Mother's Day. The movie itself, when it was out last week, however, started off very poorly with both critics and audiences, with more than just $8 million during its first weekend at the box office. Analysts are taking this as a bit of a sign that audiences are no longer going to see movies because of the big names attached to it, like Julia Roberts, George Clooney, Brad Pitt, and many more. Her next film, Money Monster, is set to be released in theaters May 13th. The crazy Twilight lady is at it again, this time going directly into film. Stephenie Meyer is adapting the Supernatural book series Anna Dressed in Blood into a movie franchise. She will be also producing it with Megan Hibbett under their Fickle Fish Films banner, and even the big jobs are already being assigned. Trish Sy will be the director, Allison Wood will write the screenplay, and Maddie Hassan and Cameron Monaghan will star in the films. Mayer commented about finding those people that we literally searched the world for over a year to find the perfect actors to bring this genre-spanning story to life. Cameron and Maddie, both so talented individually, together have that rare and extraordinary chemistry that lights up the scene. Trish Sy has the perfect background to visually translate Kendar Blake's compelling story in a way that speaks to the modern viewer. If there will be one thing this movie will prove, is that no one can stop Arnold. Arnold Schwarzenegger will star in the comedy Why We're Killing Gunther as the title character. The movie will be about Gunther, the world's greatest hitman, who is so good that the assassin community is trying to go out and stop him from stealing other people's jobs. The movie will be directed, written, produced, and star Taran Killam, along with featuring Bobby Moynihan and Kobe Smulders. The principal photography will be scheduled to start this June. You know, the real irony of all this is that fans of the ride now feel like they really are in the Twilight Zone. rumors are starting to emerge that Disney will be changing the theme of one of their most popular attractions, Tower of Terror, from the Twilight Zone to Guardians of the Galaxy in Disney's California Adventure. According to Mice Age, they say that the whole theme of the elevator dropping ride will be based on the collector scene from the film. They also say that they will close down the ride in fall and reopen it in next May in time for the movie's sequel. However, other sources state that the theme will be based on the prison break scene. The entire reason for why this could be happening is stated that the new chairman of the parks, Bob Chapek, would like to have more Marvel characters be more present at the park. Disney has yet to confirm if these rumors are true. Are you guys excited for the Avengers Infinity War films? Well, you won't be saying that for long because that's not what they'll be called. Director Anthony and Joe Russo revealed that the title of the two-parter Avengers Infinity War will be changing its title. In an interview with Uproxx, the brothers explained that the reason for this title change is because it doesn't reflect on what will happen in the films, which are totally different from each other, and that it's meaningless. The new title has yet to be announced, but they promise that it will be revealed before the movies come out in 2018 and 2019 respectively. One of the biggest highlights in the festival will be something that no one will ever see. The Cannes Film Festival will be displaying the safe that holds the movie 100 Years by director Robert Rodriguez and starring John Malkovich. The catch with this movie is that it won't be shown for the public for, well, 100 years. Like, literally. A press release has stated, to ensure that 100 Years remains secure until its official premiere, the project is being held in a special safe that will automatically open in 100 years when the timing is complete. If we're lucky and old enough, maybe we'll be able to check the movie when it comes out in a special large hologram on November 18th, 2115. Yeah, because it certainly worked the last time an Andrew Lloyd Webber show turned into a film. Tom Hooper, the director of The King's Speech and Les Miserables, has signed on to direct the film adaptation of Cats, based on the hit Broadway show that was based on T.S. Eliot's Old Possum's book for practical cats. The show, started in 1981, became a Broadway sensation and became one of the longest-running shows in history. The film will be under the eyes of Universal Pictures and working title, and Hooper will also be producing along with Tim Bevan, Eric Fellner, and Deborah Hayward. Cats will be coming back to Broadway this summer. Out of the thousands of nominees, they have finally selected the next man to take Harrison Ford's iconic role. And the winner of the new Han Solo is Alden Enrenreich, who was praised by critics for his groundbreaking performance in Hail Caesar. Enrenreich will be playing the part of the Han Solo spin-off film directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, with Kathleen Kennedy producing. Filming of the movie will begin January of next year, which stirred rumors that it could leave a lot of room for Alden to appear in Rogue One. Han Solo will be set to have his own movie on May 25th, 2018. And that's all I've got for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to head on down to film-book.com for all the latest movie and TV news, along with their columns on the box office and their theatrical release schedule. Also, you can follow them on whatever social media you'd like. And while you're at it, you can follow me on my YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter if you're more into stuff like animation, Disney, and my weird sense of humor. If you were watching this on YouTube, then hit that like button and come subscribe to us, and also leave a little comment on what you think on the news this week. If you were listening to this on a podcast on iTunes or any other podcast service, then don't forget to rate and review what you just heard. Tune in next time for another round of Movie News Weekly, and until next week, see you later, dudes!